Okay, there we go. Sorry. Hello, everybody. This is Crumbsgo018, and this is going to be my thoughts on My Hero Academia Season 3, Episode 17. I will try and get the last of My Hero Academia uploaded by before Christmas. I should be able to. Anyway, after I get this one uploaded, I'll have episode 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. So that's 8 more episodes to go. Anyway, in this episode, I blanked out. Dang it. Oh yeah, the whole thing with Todoroki. I was trying to figure out where it had ended off at, and I kind of blanked for a second. Anyway, Todoroki uses his fire against someone who used a water quirk, and that created a big steam cloud, which enabled him to get away and keep them from seeing what he was doing. And while he was running, he was thinking that maybe they made these terrains just about as real as can be, which means that in the factory district, would it be possible that there's stuff in those water tower things or whatever? And he actually uses that to his advantage and makes them think that he's over in a different direction using his fire on something. And they go after him. Too bad, it's a trap. He ends up igniting the tank that they're standing by, which causes a big boom. And he didn't, while they're, stunned, he uses his ice to freeze them so they can't get away this time. And thus he takes them all out and he ends up winning. Or passing, I should say, to go on to the next round. And while all this is going on, Midoriya ends up coming up with a plan with Uraraka and Sero in order to achieve victory for them. Excuse me. Also, sorry for not getting any videos up today. I really apologize for that because, well, I have no reason to apologize. I was at work all day, and thus I couldn't do anything. I have no internet at my work. I have no access to any internet connection whatsoever until I get home. And I was at work from 7:45 in the morning till 2, and thus, yeah, I had no excuse. I don't have to have an excuse. I had an excuse. Anyway, yeah, they end up coming up with the plan and getting them all stuck, I think. Sorry, I'm tired. I was running around all day, either at the register or getting stocking different food items on shelves, and I got a lot done, I should say, considering how much I usually get done. I think I got a little bit more done today, which is good. Anyway, yeah, they end up passing as well, which is good. I don't remember the exact details because I hadn't gone back and looked at the reaction. But while all this is going on, Bakugo, Kaminari, and Kirishima end up running into another one of these Shiketsu High School students. Apparently a guy named Seiji? I don't know how you pronounce it, but anyway, he has some kind of quirk called, what was it, Meatball? Where if he takes a piece of his flesh off, it can use it to either attack, or if it touches someone, it can capture them and essentially turn them into a meatball. Which I guess is why his quirk is named that way. And it ends up grabbing Kirishima, and, well, that ticks off Bakugo. And we actually find out that this guy kind of has the same ideals as Stain slightly, or is at least inspired by Stain's ideals. And, well, Bakugo ends up getting caught, but not before giving Kaminari something. And I think it turns out to be like a flash grenade. And we get to see Kaminari's new addition to his costume, where he could shoot something and essentially use it kind of like a lightning rod. Where it'll, not really a lightning rod, I don't really know how to describe it. If somebody could describe that for me, that'd be great, because I don't remember. But he essentially used it to shock the guy, which makes him lose his focus, which allows Kirishima and Bakugo to escape the meatballs. And, well, knock him out and get him, but that also ends up freeing all the other people that the guy caught with his meatballs, because he had quite a few laying on the ground. And thus they've got a fight on their hands. And while all this is going on, we end up running into Yagirozu, Sue, Shoji, and Jiro in a group. they ended up running into a building, and apparently they end up getting ambushed by a bunch of people from, what was it? Sei High School? If anyone can tell me if I'm pronouncing it right, if I'm butchering it, let me know. But yeah, they essentially were kind of like sailor suits as uniforms, I guess, or whatever. But anyway, the main person who's in charge of this whole attack is, apparently her quirk is if she drinks tea, her IQ shoots up really high. And I guess it also depends on whatever kind of tea she drinks. I guess it has different effects. But anyway, she has this big strategy planned on how to take that group down and make essentially the biggest threat, which is Yaoyorozu, useless essentially to the group. And it almost works. But Yaoyorozu doesn't use her quirk like the girl wanted her to. Or not in the way that she wanted her to. Because instead of using clay to close up the air conditioning ducts to keep them from freezing, she ends up creating a gigantic, a sonic amplifier or something, which, with Jiro's earphone jack, she's able to essentially knock everybody out except for her. And they end up running out, and the girl grabs Yaoyorozu and would have gotten her had the others, left her behind. But they didn't. They go back for her, and essentially told the girl, hey, we're not leaving anybody behind. You guys might do that sort of thing, but we don't over at UA. And they end up getting, passing to the second round as well, which is good. Sadly, we haven't seen anybody else at the moment, so once those guys have passed, wonder what we're going to focus on next. Anyway, do I have anything to say on this issue? I don't really think so. I don't think I have anything to say. Because anything I would have had to say, you could possibly see in the reaction. Anyway, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you haven't already subscribed, I would suggest you do so, because if you're a fan of My Hero Academia or any of the other anime that I'm doing or have already done, I'd go on and subscribe, because I might do something else that you like at some point, because when I finish an anime, I'm gonna pick up a new one. And if you feel up to it, feel free to check out my Patreon page. I'll also have it linked in here as well, and I hope to see you guys next time.